Chronicles of the Yezidi History. The Battle of Semele in 1758. For centuries, the Yezidis in Mesopotamia have been fighting for their existence. Not a single century has passed without a campaign of extermination by radical extremists against the indigenous population in the Middle East. As a non-Muslim group, the Yezidis had to defend themselves from enemies in their struggle for survival. Countless wars and battles have dramatically reduced the number of Yezidis, but at the same time strengthened the will to survive. However, past examples show that, despite all the difficulties, the Yezidis fought for survival and inheritance. German researcher Carsten Niebuhr was the first European to report on a large tribe. It is 1785, and we are only a few kilometers from the city of Dahak in northern Iraq. The once large and powerful Yezidi tribe Dina ruled here. At that time, the young man headed Dina as the head of the tribe, which will soon go down in the history of the Yezidis as a hero. His name, Kor-name Raga. Since he was blind in one eye as a child, his name was Kor-name, blind namer. The Dina were a nomadic tribe and used to repeat wars against the Ottoman rulers. Like their brothers and sisters in Shingal, Dina always refused to bow to the rulers of Mosul. This rebellious spirit of the Yezidis in the territory of the Ottoman Empire was quickly noticed by European travelers, so they described the Yezidi Principality of Shikan with Shingal as a state within a state. Abd al-Baqi Pasha, accompanied by his brother and his troops, approached the area of Din. But their villages were deserted. Dina, who was informed of the arrival of the Pasha, fled and left her belongings without resistance. Pasha's soldiers were looting Dina's houses. Abd al-Baqi himself arrives with his brother in one of the villages and celebrates the alleged victory over the Yezidis. However, what the Pasha and his troops did not suspect, on the hills and in the mountains near the villages of Kor-name Raga mobilized the enraged Yezidis and prepared a counterattack on the Pasha. The Pasha and his soldiers were intoxicated by the close victory over the Yezidis. They neglected the courage and bravery of the Yezidi soldiers. Name Raga launched an unexpected counterattack on al-Baqi Pasha and killed him, his bodyguards and his brother. The Pasha's soldiers, in a panic, shortly before obsessed with victory, were captured by the Yezidis and killed by hundreds. The demoralized troops of the murdered Pasha gave way to the Yezidis. But they also found no peace in front of the Yezidis, who were hungry for revenge. Name Raga pursued fleeing soldiers to Mosul, 73 kilometers. From that moment nothing is known about the further course of the battle. However, Dina's troops returned almost without losses.